Alaska is a massive state, even larger than the United Kingdom, Germany, Japan, and France combined. It's about 12.5% bigger than all these major countries put together. Although Alaska is huge, ranking only behind 15 countries out of 193 recognized by the UN, its population is surprisingly small. Today we'll be visiting the last frontier and delve into the reasons why this great land has the least amount of people living in it. Alaska's population is just 736,000, which is tiny compared to its size. For example, it's about 98% smaller than the population of the United Kingdom, even though Alaska is over 6 times larger in area. In fact, Alaska's population is more comparable to a moderately sized US city rather than a major state. The population of just the central part of San Antonio, for instance, is nearly double that of the whole state of Alaska. To figure out why Alaska has such a small population despite its large size, we need to look at its history. Alaska's modern story began when the US bought it from Russia for $7.2 million in 1867. At that time, it wasn't a state yet, but was known as the Territory of Alaska until January 3, 1959, when it, along with Hawaii, became the 49th and 50th state. A lot happened in the 92 years between Alaska being purchased and being a state. Key events include the discovery of gold in 1880, the incorporation of Juneau in 1900, Fairbanks in 1903, the founding of Anchorage in 1915, the creation of Denali National Park in 1917, the completion of the Alaskan Railroad in 1923, and the construction of the Alaska Highway System in 1942. This is just a summary of Alaska's history, but it highlights the significant developments and growing importance of the state. What has happened in Alaska since it became a state is arguably even more significant in understanding its current situation. Oil was discovered in Alaska 2 years before it became a state, changing its role in the US significantly. Initially, oil was found in Swanson River, but soon, more oil deposits were discovered throughout Alaska, making it an important area for this valuable resource. Alaska, like Hawaii, isn't connected to the other 48 states. Although it's about 500 miles from Washington state, traveling there involves going through Canada, making the journey much longer, around a couple thousand miles. This distance led to the construction of the Trans-Alaskan Pipeline, which is completed in 1977 after overcoming many challenges. The discovery of oil in Alaska was crucial, especially as it happened when internal combustion engines were becoming more popular and when there was already a push for Alaska to become a state. But this video focuses on why Alaska has a low population, not on its early history. By 1970, Alaska's population increased from 226,000 to 300,000, mostly in urban areas due to the booming oil and construction industries. This was a significant growth of about 32% from 1960 to 1970. However, even if Alaska had kept growing at this rate, it would only have around 1.1 million people today. That's 34% more than its current population of 732,000. But Alaska would still be one of the least populated states in the US despite its large size. Alaska's population growth didn't continue as expected, and today it's far less than 1 million people. This is due to several factors, mainly Alaska's geography and climate. The state is known for its extremely cold and rugged terrain, making it a challenging place to live. It gets very cold, with temperatures ranging from 0 to -30 degrees Fahrenheit in the winter. Alaska is also mountainous, hosting 17 of the 20 highest peaks in the US, and it's filled with over 3 million lakes around 3,000 rivers. Additionally, it experiences a lot of earthquakes, more than any other region in the US. These harsh natural conditions combined with its remote location far from the other states, significantly limit Alaska's population growth. Before exploring further why Alaska has a small population, let's consider why 736,000 people choose to live there. Alaska offers financial benefits to its residents and businesses. It's one of the only 8 US states with no individual income tax. And the Alaska Permanent Fund pays residents a portion of the state's oil revenue surplus. This makes Alaska financially attractive, as it operates at a surplus, unlike many states dealing with rising costs. The median household income in Alaska is around $80,000, and the average home costs about $338,000. The state's economy is strong, thanks to tourism, oil and gas, construction, and real estate, contributing to a nearly $50 billion GDP. Alaska's per capita GDP is also high, ranked 6th in the nation. Additionally, many people are drawn to Alaska for its stunning natural beauty, vast open spaces, and sense of personal freedom. While Alaska has an extensive coastline, much of it is frozen, making it more about enjoying the unique Arctic environment than traditional beach activities. Alaska's culture is unique, with a focus on individualism, nature, and outdoor activities. It's more about regional differences, and the lifestyle is generally rugged, only increasing by 2.6% since 2010, and remains one of the least populated areas in the US. Additionally, Alaska joined the US quite late, only 63 years ago, and a large part of its land is owned by the government or private entities or is simply not usable. Despite having affordable housing and decent incomes, the high cost of goods, driven by the complexities of shipping and storage, is a challenge. Furthermore, Alaska's dark, cold climate and lack of typical city amenities, along with its unique wildlife, also plays a role in its limited population. Would you consider moving here though? Let me know in the comments below. I love to hear your thoughts about this state. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to keep posted. Check out Luxury Xplore 2 for more interesting content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.